Hello everyone, welcome back to this new video. Today I made a beginner's info and build guide on Excalibur, Bolt and Mag. You could just see the timestamps for those warframes, or you can decide to watch the entire video. There's been a little bit of work into this because I had to hurry up with this work. So let's skip over to the video. So as you guys can see here, this is Excalibur or Excalibur Umbra. It doesn't really matter because it's still the same warframe. These are some combat clips of mine that I have here to show how the warframe works. Excalibur is all revolved around using melee weapons, and his abilities, that's all has to do with swords and combat. This makes him a very easy to understand frame and very powerful. So now we're going to start with the build. You can add any aura, just as long as it has the same polarity or the same figure, and that's the aura slot. So I put in steel charge for extra melee damage for melee weapons, of course. Now you can put in like any health mods like shields, health. It will all work on Excalibur. Like, he's very versatile, you can build him for a lot of things. So I'm now putting in some shields and some armor and some health, just to make sure he won't die as easily. Now if you have Excalibur Umbra, you will have the Umbral mods, and you'll have 3 Umbral slots in this warframe. By the time you have Excalibur Umbra, you know what the Umbra slots are. I will guarantee you that. Now I put in some strength and duration. Actually, I don't think we need duration, so I might just get that out of the build later. Yes. Alright. So then I'm gonna put in some efficiency and some energy. And of course some range. So my blind goes further, as well as my spears. Now some efficiency, so that my abilities are cheaper to cast. And now some extra energy to make sure I can cast even more abilities. Now for the last slot, you can do like whatever you want, it doesn't really matter. You can put in a chromatic blade if you have it. It's an augment, it means it's specially made for this warframe, and it will make your Exalted blade so much stronger, believe me. But it's like a must-have on high end game levels. On beginner levels, it's not really a point if you don't have it. Like, the blade will still be super powerful, but this will make it even more powerful. So that's something you can do, or you can just not put it in and put something else in. It doesn't really matter. Now for the Exalted blade, we're just gonna put in some raw damage and crit damage to begin with. Oh wait, first of all, add some attack speed. Like, upgrade the mods that I haven't upgraded, because I don't use them personally, because I've gotten better mods later on in the story as a replacement. So just upgrade the mods that aren't upgraded for me. How you do that is on the bottom right, you'll see mods and a button. It's square on PS4, I don't know what it is on other consoles. So do that and upgrade the mods with Fusion, I think it is. Now I put in some crit chance as well, and cold damage. Now some toxin damage. For the last 2 mod slots, put in status so that you have viral procs. And that's it for the sword. And that's it also for Excalibur. Let's move on to the next warframe. So here we are playing with Mag, and Mag being so strong. And how these starter frames work is, some are better to begin with and some are on the end game way better, but they can all shine far into the end game. And Mag here, she's hard to start with, but if once you learn how to utilize her kit, as you see here, you'll destroy rooms of enemies. She is crazy strong. She's so strong, she's, even as a starter frame, is one of the strongest frames in the game. No one can argue with that she's one of the strongest. So as you see here, level 130 enemies, just clearing them. So enjoy the clips. So now we're going to the build for Mag. So let's switch from config and remove everything here. So again, for the aura slot, put something in if it fits in there. If it doesn't, still put it in, it will give you a little bit of extra. You can also put in an Orkin reactor or catalyst, I forgot which one is for which, but the golden one is for warframes and the blue one is for weapons. It will double the mod capacity you have on it, meaning you have 60 on weapons and 60 on warframes, but if you put an aura or stance mod in it, it will be even more. So now I'll be adding some streamline for efficiency so I can cast more abilities, and stretch for extra range on my abilities, because Mag needs range on her abilities. Also, in Eclipse I was using a subsumed ability on her, meaning that you need the helmet system to copy what I was doing there, but you'll be alright. So I'll be adding continuity for duration, remember rank it up, because on low rank it won't do anything, and intensify for strength and redirection for shields. Now, if you will probably have the flawed versions of these mods, once you get the normal versions, check for that like every other day or something, because if you have them, they look weaker at first, but once you max them out, they're stronger, so do that. Now I'll be adding some flow for more energy, and just swap some mods around so it will take less mod polarities. Now you can add just augur, reach augur, message augur, secrets, it doesn't matter, but only if you have them. It's not necessary because this is for beginners, but if you have them, add them. And now we're starting with Volt. Volt is an electric based warframe that's really fast. He can buff his own attack and movement speed, he can place electric shields and shoot with electricity, or just discharge himself completely, recharging his shields at the same time if you have his augment. If you don't have it, it's okay, but on higher levels it's a must have to stay alive, or you need to camp behind your shields, that's all. Now here I was doing a mission where speed is really nice to have, so I was just running around with a lot of speed. As you can see here, I'm going pretty fast. So that's Volt, enjoy the clip, I'll see you at the build. So here we are with the build. You can again add an aura if you have it. If you don't, it's not that bad, you'll get them anytime soon. But I will just add in steel charge because it gives the most, not because it's the best for Volt, but it gives the most. So we will be adding in some movement speed because he's a fast warframe. First, some extra energy because his abilities are quite expensive. Now the movement speed to make sure we get that nice movement speed buff when we do our second ability. Now streamline for the efficiency, stretch for the range. That's really good on like your fourth and first ability. Now shields, because Volt revolves around shields more than health. Duration, that's really nice for your speed boost. Strength, that's also really nice for your speed boost. Now for the last slot, you can put like anything in, like from strength to movement speed, or to the augment I was talking about for your fourth ability. Or you can just put in Augur Message, Reach, or Secrets, or Constitution. They work really well on this Warframe. So that will be it for this video. In like a few weeks I'll upload a intermediate guide, more in depth on more harder to get mods and also weapons. See you on that video and have a good day.